be exploring the many resources here at Monomoy, such as Aspen, the Monomoy website, guidance, and the library. First, we'll start with some words from Ash Porter.
Some resources that Monomoy has, we have food insecurity resources like free lunches and breakfasts. We have clothing, gift of thrift, mental health resources. There's the whole guidance department. We have school employee support, summer programs and daycare. Personally, the most useful resource is the guidance department. It's very helpful for like academic support if you're just like having a bad day. So I'd say that's the most useful for me. I would say that our food insecurity resources are the most acceptable because we already have free breakfast and lunch, so you don't have to put in any extra effort to get free food.
Along with free breakfast and lunch, Monomoy has a wide variety of online resources that are very helpful since most classes have taken a more digital approach.
Resources for students. That's a good question. I think the best thing that students can do is check out the Monomoy website. There's so much information that's posted there. It's kind of a central hub for everything. Friday Focus is another really important tool for families and students to read. It talks about what's going on in the community. I learned a lot just about different events in the classrooms. Aspen's important for sure, as well as Google Classroom. Also, on cell phones, there's an app that students can download and families for Monomoy. And right there, when you click on the app, you can have access to Aspen, to the website, and to transportation, so lots of other important information. I wish that students check their email more regularly. I think that is a really important way of communicating with your counselors, getting updates from the school. For me as well, it's such a time saver. Instead of having to go find a student, call them out of class, schedule a time to meet, sometimes we can just answer things through email. So definitely checking email is super important. I also would love to see students go a little bit back to some old school stuff and use a paper and pen planner. I think that's really important for students to be able to take to-do lists, write down assignments, deadlines. I think that's super important because there's so many sources of information coming at everybody to have a central spot for them to help stay organized. So I'd love to see students use planners and agendas in the written aspect. I also think that scheduling times to meet to check in with counselors is also a great thing for the students to do. Not necessarily a resource, but just to know that we're there if they just need to touch base on anything. So students knowing that they can reach out to if they have questions. And if students have an issue or they need to know something and they don't know where to start, we're a good place to kind of have those conversations because then we can at least point people in the right direction.
Finally, we have the library. The library is a great source for all students at Monomoy. There are books on almost any topic imaginable, including physics books, history books, science books, and many more. The library is also a great place if you need a quiet place to study or read. In all, Monomoy has an abundance of resources for all students, and the guidance counselors are always available to lend a helping hand.